water is reflecting the sun as it sets. I'm at peace. So I shall walk into the sea. It is just... Ow! Never mind. Continue walking to the sea. Struggle into the water. Feel the water between my toes. It feels so... Ow! My dream has been shattered by unthinking people. In particular, those who have polluted the waters. Water pollution has been discussed for decades. But because of lack of intelligent solutions, this problem is getting more serious. In this competition, it is imperative to analyze the problem, identify the causes, and offer solutions. The Arabian Gulf had an ecological crisis, being polluted by an oil spill in the 1990s, which killed 400 to 500 tons of fish due to the lack of oxygen. But this is only one of many causes of water pollution. For instance, sewage, industrial, and desalination outfalls have a major effect on water quality. Nutrients are believed to be discharged from many sources, such as animal farms, slaughterhouses, fertilizer factories, and intensive marine culture operations. We also cannot forget the disposal of personal waste on beaches. Ask yourself, why do people throw trash in the sea? Common answer is, I don't have any way to put it, you know what I mean? Or dude, I'm not harming anything. According to National Geographic News, scientists have discovered that plastic takes a year to decompose. I know you're thinking. That's a good thing, isn't it? The answer is no. Before it starts to break down, it is often eaten by seabirds. Most often they mistake it for fish, and the result is death. These seabirds just kick the bucket. That's not all. At least 267 marine species are being affected by plastic garbage. Animals are known to eat plastic bags in the sea. I mean, imagine a plastic bag in the sea. Doesn't it look like a jellyfish? If you think it does, so does a turtle. All the leftover plastic will eventually decompose. Scientists have determined that plastic degenerates at 30 degrees Celsius. That is cooler than a human body. When the plastic decomposes, you can no longer see any waste. We are now facing the invisible threat of toxic plastic-derived chemicals. A Pakistani premier financial daily, Business Reporter, reported that Gulf countries are dumping hazardous scrap into Pakistan. Plastic scrap import figures from March 2013 revealed that out of 3,194 metric tons, 73% originated from Gulf countries, with 50% from Saudi Arabia, 13% from Kingdom of Bahrain, and 10% from United Arab Emirates. This waste hasn't gone away, ceased to exist. We've just moved it out of sight, out of mind. Saudi Arabia has a dream to go green. But this dream has been tarnished by a flood of sewage. Sewage in the streets of Jeddah left more than 120 dead, and questions about the country's green credibility very much open to debate. An article published by The National reported that the sewage in Jeddah was only a symptom of an environmental problem that has been building up for years. And have they done anything about it? I don't know. Maybe. The air we breathe and the water we drink are essential ingredients for our well-being and a healthy life. And it's a shame that we don't give full respect to things that keep us alive. Think about it. If someone doesn't have any respect for his own soul, do you think he's going to have respect for anything? Now that all these problems have been highlighted, what is actually going through your mind? Do you want more proof? Or shall we jump into solutions? Solution! You know, I'll never have known anything about this plastic problem in the thing. Or even the 5 million barrels of oil that have been tempted to see if I was a speaker here today. So we start off with raising awareness. We still have a problem.
We've been playing for 3.5 hours. Now we'd like just a minute of your time to say something about the environment. Put the pollution in your lake. It's dissolving our barge.
I thought they touched on a vital issue.
I think.
As the scene clearly shows, people are going to ignore our calls. They don't want someone telling them what they're doing is wrong. So how do we get around that? Let me ask you a question. What defines the next generation? The answer is schools. We could start a campaign to educate the little ones first and make them aware through interactive teaching. We could have a clean, green, and environmentally respectful generation.
Oh, wow! Fun solution! Are we done?
No? So let's get into more specifics. What is this campaign exactly? If only there was a way to get young students from the ages of 4 to 11 interested. I was studying in psychology class once, and I heard the term positive reinforcement, and it just clicked. We could have a point system where students are rewarded for their contributions towards the environment. Yeah. In this speech, we focus more on plastic in the sea. But if we could teach them that throwing it on the ground is bad, then they should automatically understand that throwing it in the sea is unacceptable. Young students love being rewarded. Hey! Come here. Here you go. Help in the environment. Could be a certificate for their achievement. Or we can have an inter-school environmental competition where the winning school gets the big fat prize. What about teenagers? These kids are difficult. I mean, they're so stubborn. What do we do about them? We have come up with the idea of mandatory voluntary work.
But how can voluntary work be mandatory?
We oblige the students to do 50 hours of work per year to be spent on environmental projects. Obviously, school management has to endorse this idea for putting it into practice. We now shift our focus to higher education, university students. These guys are not easily fooled. They're smarter than you think. In Saudi Arabia, students are required to do 2 courses, Arabic and Islamic. What if we can make that 3? We'll divide the course about environmental projects, which involves internships and other opportunities with environmentally responsible companies. That is mandatory for all students. Yeah, I'll hate us for doing that, but eventually, they will know the reasons behind all this. We need our Earth. If we continue with the current attitude, we will ruin it for the generations after us. Imagine. Just imagine how it could have been if we all worked together. My dream was to go to the sea. See young kids laughing, playing together. See families enjoying their time in a clean environment. I wish. No. My only wish is that dream come true. Let's make it happen.